This credit union started back in 1955. At that time it was known as Sub-Zero Credit Union. Sub-Zero is, they manufacture high-end refrigerator freezers. They have a factory in Madison. That's where their home base is. This credit union was started by Jerry Ring. He is still on our board of directors after 54 years. He's the backbone of this credit union, and he's a wealth of knowledge, and he pretty much is my mentor in the credit union business. My involvement with this credit union started back in 1981. A lady came up to me and asked me if I wanted to be on the board of a credit union. And I told her, I don't know anything about a credit union. And she said, don't worry about it, we'll teach you. I said, okay, I'll give it a try. So in March of '81, I was elected to the board of the credit union. Then December 7th, 1981, the only president this credit union has ever had passed away very unexpectedly. And so the board asked me if I wanted to run the credit union. I'd like to, but I need to be taught how. I need to know how to run a credit union. So they said, okay, we'll teach you. At that time, the credit union was 250 members and about $180,000 in assets. So Jerry and I moved all the records into my house. So I pretty much ran the credit union out of my house. I took a briefcase to work, and I did all the transactions at lunch, before work, and after work, and then I came home and did all the paperwork. In 1990, we had 3 mergers, and with those mergers, I was able to leave Sub-Zero and run the credit union full time. But I still ran it out of my house. I pretty much ran it out of the trunk of my car. I put everything in the trunk of my car, and I drove to the seg groups, had scheduled hours at each one of our seg groups, and performed the transactions, and went home and did all the paperwork. In 1995, we hired our first employee, so I moved the credit union out of my house, and right now we are a closed chartered credit union. We're a mainly blue-collar worker. We are $17 million in assets and have about 2,500 members.